doing a feature spot at a club in the middle of nowhere, they hope that you wrote material for it. They don't expect you to show up and wing it. So go for it, you know? But anyway, that's why Alexis gay.
This is a weird way to find out.
It is a weird way.
From Seth.
Yeah, it is a weird way. We should have let you have that honor.
Welcome back, Alexis.
Hello.
Thank you for coming back on the show. Appreciate it. So y'all just went up and did a run of shows in Northwest Arkansas. Tell me about it.
Alexi and I are brothers now. We slept next to each other because there was only 2 beds, and you can't share a bed with Lucas.
Not if you want to keep your butthole tight.
I just noticed that naked painting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, calm down, dude.
Yeah.
Focus.
Look, like it's so funny because his feet were like way off the bed.
They were still hanging off a full-size bed.
He has to lay diagonal across the bed, and it'll still hang off.
You know, one thing that really surprised me, Lucas does not snore. Doesn't snore.
You snore.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I don't know if I snore.
I woke myself up snoring.
I snore, especially if I'm really tired. The more tired I am, the harder I snore.
Oh, man.
Like if I work out that day.
Did I keep you up snoring?
No. No, once I fall asleep, you have to shake me up to wake me up.
I did discover that. We decided to take a midday nap.
Okay.
On Friday.
All 3 of you just hanging out in the hotel?
Yeah, we went and got breakfast. We did something else. Checked out like a bookshop. We went to that bookstore.
Oh yeah,
in
Dixon
downtown
Street
Dixon.
Bookshop.
Yeah, that's a great bookstore.
Oh, it was crazy.
So
I've been there a couple times. It's a good spot.
It was like a Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You can get lost in there.
They're cheap. Their books are cheap. You can find anything too.
So we went there, and then afterwards, nap time. I brought my Xbox.
You brought your Xbox on the road?
Yeah, I always do.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. Why would I not? Like, oh my God. Okay, so you get booked on a show. They give you a hotel room.
That was a good idea.
8 hours of gaming.
I realized I should have brought my Switch. Yeah.
Yes.
Because there was
I've never
a lot
taken
of
a video
time.
game on the road.
Oh, dude, it's
because I'm trying to do road shit. I'm trying to go out and see the town that I'm in. I'm trying to hang out with the comics that I'm
I
with.
could do that in a day.
Well, on Saturday it was so hot that we were like, I don't want to go anywhere, and it was just a fucking drag.
Sometimes it's too cold. Sometimes
And we
it's
did
raining.
that burger. So we went to a burger.
Dude, we went to a burger competition.
Yeah, Lucas told me about this.
$15 admission.
And you can try as many burgers as you want.
As many burgers. It was so good.
I tried 4. And then I was done because like I ate too fast, and that's pretty much it. I ate too fast.
Yeah, you got to go in there and pace yourself, especially when you got like, how many burgers were there? How many different burgers?
It was like 7 different stands.
7 different.
Okay. And you couldn't try 3 more, Alexi? Come on now.
Yeah, I tried like 5. The first one was really dry. The first one was really dry.
The first one fucked it up.
Because it was smoked.
So dry.
Because getting a smoked patty is really hard.
They smoked a burger? Yeah. In a burger competition?
It was well done.
Yep.
It was not well done. It was congratulations. It was so bad, dude. It was rough. It was supposed to be some Jamaican jerk burger, and I love that shit. I couldn't taste anything but the fucking burnt wood.
I couldn't taste anything, but it tasted like they put some spice in it, like nutmeg or some shit like that, or cinnamon. That's how it tasted like.
Okay. I'm not interested in a smoked burger.
Then someone did a really sweet burger. Like, it was gross.
Yeah, not a fan of that
I
either.
did not like that.
Then there were the people that were putting too many burgers out at once, so they were getting cold.
And there were flies all over the place.
You're like, what the fuck? And they're like, this is an Ethiopian burger. It's got flies all over. You're like, I don't want this. And then it had like some fig jam on it. You're like, no. But
Ethiopian burger?
Yeah.
I don't think they got burgers in Ethiopia. That's kind of the problem. If they had burgers in Ethiopia, you wouldn't see those kids on the commercials.
Yeah, exactly. But you've seen those kids on the commercials, and they all have flies on them.
That's hot. I haven't seen that before.
It's a picture of Bair and
his
fiance Katie.
Uh-huh.
Did you say it's hot?
Yeah.
Her friend painted
it
that for us.
It is
very erotic. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, I like the way she painted my hog.
I kind of need to go to the bathroom again.
Oh, man. And we know that Bear's wearing fishnets under his jeans as well.
Of course. That's how you keep it tight.
What was your favorite burger, though? Do you remember? Was it the classic one? That classic
No, I like
burger?
the one with bacon jam.
You like the bacon jam?
Yeah. That one was good.
Bacon jam, like jelly made from bacon?
You've never had bacon jam? It's not sweet.
That was my first time for bacon jam too.
It's not like very
savory.
It's like sweet and savory. There's some that are like hot.
Okay.
Like peppered bacon jam, they're really good. And you can eat it with like real bacon, so it's like you get like the saltiness of bacon and then a little bit of sweetness and sour from the bacon jam.
Okay.
It was very good.
What was your favorite?
Very good. I went with the patties were marinated in like a ghost pepper extract. That was like, it wasn't too spicy. They were the, it was Penny's. It was like an HVAC company.
What?
Yeah.
At a burger competition?
Yeah, dude. It was,
so you can't even go there and buy a burger. That's so stupid.
I was like, I don't even know how to explain this to my friends. Like, I had one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. And I guess if you need air ducts changed, if you need your air conditioning worked on, you can maybe talk this guy into bringing a burger. Penny's.
It was hot as fuck too.
It was so fucking hot. It's almost October, Bear. Why is it still so fucking hot? Why is it still so hot?
Well,
because we like driving.
Because Taylor Swift wants to make every football game she can make.
It's her emissions?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We went to the museum of, what was it? The Ozark Museum.
It was like the Ozark.
Crystal Bridges.
It was fucking awesome. No. This is like a small...
Downtown Springdale. Like a random...
There were like
museum.
two other like Hispanic guys in the museum in a Nation family. That was it.
In the exhibits?
But so much of it was about... Like,
no, like...
like...
in the museum, watching the exhibit.
It was Lucas,
with us.
Alexis, and I, and then two other guys that we don't think spoke English at all. Like,
yeah.
They spoke Spanish.
They definitely spoke Spanish.
Yeah, we got that.
Why do you say they definitely spoke Spanish like they spoke Spanish?
No, they definitely didn't. They spoke Spanish. I know that for sure.
You know that for sure.
I said...
You know that for sure.
But Alexis, that's not what I said. What I said was probably even more problematic was that
they definitely didn't speak English.
Oh,
like they absolutely spoke
That's
Spanish.
not problematic.
I think it makes it sound ignorant is my problem. After I said it, when I said it out of my mouth.
I mean, you didn't say anything that's not true.
I didn't hear them say a word of English.
Okay, yeah. Then you're right.
Yeah.
They didn't speak English.
But I can't say.
I mean, they did because they spoke to the lady in the counter. No, but anyways, the museum was fucking awesome.
It was cool.
What was in there?
Like shit from like Arkansas shit and like
it was like different stages of life in Arkansas.
Yeah, from prehistoric time of and like
it was so interactive.
Fucking arrow.
It had like a wagon, and it was like you could see in the wagon to see what they were traveling with, and then there were little compartments of the wagon you could open up.
You could touch it?
What? Yeah. What else is in the wagon? And they're like, these are the things that are in this pouch. This pouch. It's in this pouch.
Yeah.
The best museums are like the best strip clubs. Like they let you touch some stuff.
Yeah. It's like this is like what people like this in this period. This is how people lived, and these are the instruments that they used for their daily life and shit like that. It was pretty cool.
Here's what the clothes look like.
And then there was like World War I and World War II.
Right. It's like all the
like uniforms and stuff, and
it's so crazy, dude, to think that all the people that moved to America, how much they were willing to fight as soon as they had a common enemy. like all these different immigrants from all over the world, like they were all ready to fucking join the army as soon as they had a common enemy. It didn't matter where you were from, whatever.
Well, everybody in Europe already hates the Germans.
Right.
So they just, all of those just move another country and they're like, oh, you guys are fighting the Germans?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, we're joining.
Of course we're fighting the Germans. They're pieces of shit. It's like, yeah, well, fuck yeah, we are. Like, let's do it. It's just like, it's inspiring, man. It's like proof that there's more of a humanity than a country, you know?
Well, I mean, it's that same thing as September 12th, 2001.
That next day.
Next day is like, all right, we're all Americans. We're ready to whoop some ass.
God.
We gotta find an enemy. Yeah, we gotta find a responsible.
Yep.
That's how
we're gonna invade Afghanistan because they fucking looked at us wrong.
And then 1.5 million Middle Easterns died as we searched for the enemy. Where are they? Are you here? I got on Call of Duty, dude. I wasn't fucking around. I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna go search every fucking multiplayer map I can and find the enemy, dude. They're out there. I didn't.
How'd y'all shows go?
Dude, one time, talking about that, one time we were playing, you know this game, Age of Empires?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like a strategy game.
Yeah, I was a kid. I was like, I don't know, 17.
You don't gotta justify it. It's a fun game.
No, but that's not what happened.
But that does help me with which Age of Empires
so
it is,
you
1, 2, or 3.
You could play online, and we will play Age of Empires 2. And it was me and 2 other friends. I was in Chile. I was in college or whatever. So I was 18. Yeah, I was in college, and me and 2 other friends from college, and we're just matching with random teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like playing.
Can I ask you? Was it dial-up or like broadband?
I don't know, a server.
Did you have to like listen to a sound before you connected?
No.
Broadband. All right. Hell yeah, dude. Chile.
I mean, I don't know, internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go on the internet and
If you
did you not have dial-up back in the day in Chile?
I don't remember that.
I think Alexis too young for dial-up.
I don't remember that.
No, Alexis older than me.
How old are you?
But like, I just remember using just internet.
Yeah, but back in the day when you signed on to AOL,
Listen,
you had the
someone in the city connected to AOL, and then everybody was online.
Okay,
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Like we're fucking on, dude. All right.
Okay, anyways,
Continue.
and
Sorry.
so we're playing and matching with different teams, like some guys from Colombia, and like we're playing with them, and then we matched with some guys from some country in the Middle East, and we just started being like racist as fuck. Like three Chilean guys in college and be like, oh, you guys know about like how to fucking be at war, you know, like and being like,
unfair advantage.
And it's like,
this is your home map. Fuck you.
This is funny. I mean, it's not funny, but this fucked up because like there are 3 kids just playing a strategy video game in their computers. And then some kid in another country is being like, "You're a terrorist," and I know it, based on like just where you're from, which is really unfair.
We're fighting over the Tigris and the Euphrates River in this video game,
and my country has nothing to do in this war, but I believe the country that's against you. You know.
Oh man, they're like the Dallas Cowboys.
How so?
That you always root against them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You were like, no matter who they're playing, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, you guys are asking me questions or something?
I don't know what the fuck you want from me, dude. Like,
I've already asked you, but we were talking about video games. So.
Okay.
How do you feel the shows went this weekend? Listen, Alexi, we already know about you. We know,
Yeah,
and so
that's true.
like we've already talked about your deepest desires, and you know, as we get into this more, we'll learn more about you just by learning about your experiences. You know, the way you react to things, how you felt the shows went this weekend. You know, what was your? We did 4 shows this weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2
You know, the
nights.
worst thing about comedy shows and like doing comedy is waiting for the show to happen.
That's
That's the
You
worst.
said
There's so many shows where I'm like, fuck, I just want this to start.
right.
I just want to go up.
And you're in a city you don't know. You don't know what to do. Where are you gonna go?
There's no one to hang out. I mean, we were hanging out together, but
But at
Like-
some
That's why you
point-
got to go to a bar and just start talking to people.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
With Lucas,
too.
Yeah, you don't have to
Lucas
buy
is-
30 beers.
Lucas is great.
yeah, Lucas is great.
He's very talkative. Once he gets going,
Yeah,
man, Lucas.
and he's not a
dude,
drunk talker because he doesn't really drink that
Dude,
much.
Lucas
so.
did karaoke.
Oh,
Holy shit, dude!
He killed
This guy fucking lit the bar on fire.
Yeah,
Dude, he sang "Sweet." What did he sing?
Dream On.
Dream on, dude.
That's his go-to.
Dude,
yeah.
he fucking walked up and down the bar.
Yeah.
The man lit the shit up. It was.
Yeah, it's. I've seen him do it enough times that now it's annoying.
It
I'm
was
like, why are you not just a
phenomenal.
singer, you motherfucker?
Yeah, yeah. So many people came up to him that saw the show.
I thought you were gonna say, "Why do you keep singing this song?"
No. I've heard him sing that song better than Steven Tyler.
I did too. I agree,
he's
dude.
really
Yeah.
fucking good.
That hit when he sang it, I felt more emotion and realness than I ever have when Steven Tyler sang it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Lucas has never had throat surgery. He's just had several men in his throat.
And a couple vacuum cleaner handles and everything else.
Several carrots and I assume some zucchinis that maybe he thought were cucumbers.
Several.
Yes.
What
several.
do you mean several? Yeah. What is that? Do you want like that to be a numeric?
He's open
thing?
about it.
I mean, I thought it was like just like 3.
To me, that's several.
That's several.
That's several.
Yeah. If I came up to you
I think
tomorrow and was
for-
like, hey, I had a dick in my mouth, that's several. That's way more than.
It's 100% more than I ever expected.
Yeah.
I think for like if I was a gay guy, I'm like that's not enough
3.
to prove that you're gay.
Where's the council? Is
Yeah,
there a
like,
fucking-
why do you have to prove? I think if you're doing the things that Lucas does, that's proof.
Is there a fucking gay council you have to approach once a year? Like, welcome back.
If you do the things that Lucas does, you're gay, and I'm not talking about sucking dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of some things he did that were gay. Oh, okay. I love Lucas, but like, dude, one thing, he has no idea about noise around him or the noise he's creating. So like,
He's
in
a
the
loud
bathroom-
man.
In the
Yeah, he's
bathroom,
really loud.
he let the toilet seat slam
Mhm.
so many times. I was like, oh. God, dude, I did it and it startled me. You know what I mean? Like I guess I'm closer to the toilet seat. So like when it slammed, I was
You
like,
also
oh.
are housebroke. Like, you have
Right.
manners. You
Right.
know
To
what it's like to be around people.
To me, hearing that is like, oh, he's putting the seat down. Okay, good.
To me, it's like he's like, fuck this seat and fuck the lid.
Okay, so this is your problem.
Yeah, okay. I
This
can
is-
agree. I can agree with that. Like, you know,
Lucas is just doing like what he's supposed to do, put the seat down and close it and make sure that he.
Yeah, but you're not
he's
supposed to break
fucking
the commode
down.
when you put the seat down.
boom. But I did it on accident, so I understand that. Like, all you got to do is like touch it, and it'll pour over. But
Dude, I'll never forget it. When I was a kid, my grandpa
first one,
told me, he's like, hey, just one day, like, we're in a hayfield hauling hay, and he pulls me aside and he's like, hey, you ever go to somebody's house? Don't piss like a cow pissing on a rock, making a whole bunch of noise. Like, put the stream up on the side so you don't make a whole lot of noise.
right?
And then we went back to cutting hay. I was like, okay.
Oh.
And that stuck with me for the rest of my life.
Everybody should have that.
It's
That's
like, I'm wondering for how long has he been holding this? It's like this fucking kid.
No, he heard
That-
you earlier
yeah.
that day, pissing like a fucking.
No, maybe not earlier today. Maybe it's been more than a month, and he's been holding that thought. It's like, I gotta fucking tell him.
All right.
Like,
If I hear it one more time,
I don't think it was because of the way I was pissing. I think he just had that thought and wanted to tell me.
dude, he heard somebody peeing. Like
it's like, you know how
it was your dad, like somebody, your mom. He was like, you gotta aim it. But that's such good advice, dude. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to piss down the side of the bowl, unless
there's all like
your brother's trying to eat cereal out of it.
The older guys in my family, they have like these weird rules of like what a man should be for them, you know, and he's like, man, you suck. Like, I don't want to listen to you. Like,
what are some of the weird rules they have?
I don't know. Mostly sexist stuff.
Like what?
Never make your own sandwich.
No, it's just also some weird stuff that I have and like don't make sense. Like, you take your hat off when you go into a place. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have that. You don't put your elbows on the table.
Oh,
shit like that. Or I cannot think right now, but because
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about? It's like so many random shit, and it's like
Like
it doesn't even
stigmas.
make sense.
Right. Why can't I put my elbow on the table?
That's part of the reason why I love wearing a hat right now is because my grandpa did the same thing. Like, you walk in the house, you take your hat off. You sit down at the dinner table, you take your hat off. And I grew up with that. So my way of rebelling was wearing a hat.
Right. Why not? When I was in 11th grade, all my friends, all my male friends, we grew our hair out. And the superintendent of our high school said, you can't play football if your hair is past your ears.
What? Why?
Well, that's what we...
That doesn't make sense.
It didn't make any sense.
So you should all grow it out and then be like, what, are you going to not have a football team, dumbass?
That's what I said, and everyone was too fucking pussy to follow along. And then I hung out in the stands with their girlfriends as I quit the team. I was like, I'm not playing for that. It was stupid, man. It doesn't make any sense.
I always buzzed my head when I was a kid. I always had like really short hair until I got out of the Army. And then once nobody was telling me I had to cut my hair anymore, that's when I grew it out.
Right.
In Chile, like the dictatorship had just ended when the year before I was born. So when I went to school, the country was still militarized. So you go to school and you have to your hair cannot touch your ears. That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be short. And we all wore uniforms and stuff like that. So as soon as I left high school, so I had to cut really short hair, and I just busted. I just had a buzz cut, and but as soon as I went to college, I stopped cutting my hair, and then I grew it for a while, and then I moved here, and I had long hair, and then I don't know if you remember, but when I started doing comedy at the very beginning, I had really long hair.
How long?
And then I cut it off.
No, I don't. I never seen you with long hair.
Okay, that's good because I don't remember. I don't want you to remember.
Why?
Those sets.
Oh, okay.
You're more worried about the sets than the hair.
Yeah, it was 2017.
See, that's my plan. I'm just gonna
Like
bomb
here?
everywhere I go with the long hair and the long beard, and then when I get good, I'll trim it. That way, nobody remembers.
Yeah,
the fucking
I had long hair. No one remembered that time, and it was like one of the very first. Some of the very first sets were with my long hair.
Yeah.
What if you were doing a fake Hispanic accent this whole time?
Yeah. What
I don't even know how to do a Hispanic accent.
No, just do no. I
It's
don't
like-
you're doing one. I don't want you to know.
I don't.
You do know how to do one.
Sure,
You're nailing it
but
right now.
I don't even know.
I
want to
hear your
means.
real voice. Let's hear your white person voice. Say, I want a hamburger.
I want a hamburger.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I still feel like you're going to call me and ask me to sign up for health insurance. Like, I want a hamburger.
I want a hamburger. I love that movie, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, what movie?
Pink Panther.
Pink Panther.
Is that a fucking quote?
Steve Martin.
Okay, I haven't seen Pink Panther.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Good reference. I got it.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
okay,
like,
great.
am I fucking up?
No.
No.
It's not
Have
that
you
good?
seen Steve Martin in anything before?
I've seen The Jerk.
Okay. Then,
Okay.
do you like Steve Martin?
Yeah, I like The Jerk.
Okay, then watch Pink Panther.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really good.
All right. Very good then.
Alexi, I want to know what are some of your weird hang-ups about like what a man is? Like what does it mean to be a man?
I don't know. I don't really have any.
You don't have any?
No, I don't have any opinions about
Is
how.
there anything that
it's
you
like-
refuse to do because it makes you feel like emasculated? Like if any chore or like a daily task, something like that.
No.
That's something like men don't do the dishes or don't do laundry. Like that's stupid.
Yeah, it is dumb.
That's just dumb. You should be able to take care of yourself.
I love it when I do the dishes.
Like if
And
you're like
so does my wife.
when you're a kid, like kids that play with dolls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're either you have a early sexual awakening, or you're actual gay and you wanna and you wanna design clothes, you know. And so if that happened to me, like I'd be like, okay, like this, like that's
Wait, what's your definition of a doll though? Because like
Barbie, you know.
Okay,
and-
all right.
Yeah.
What's the age cutoff for that for you? Like 10?
Do you mean dolls or just toys in general?
Okay, so
Because I never play with dolls, so there's no.
Yeah.
yeah, there's
Like-
a difference between just having them on your shelf and displaying
I do
them.
not have dolls in my shelf. No,
Um,
I have some figures like Hey Arnold and Tony Soprano, but I don't
Hey
have.
Arnold.
But I don't. But I don't,
nothing. Hey,
but yeah,
No.
but I don't have dolls. Do you have dolls?
I don't think I do.
You got G.I. Joes, don't you?
no.
Those are action figures. That's different.
no.
The same fucking thing.
Yeah, but also people call them dolls. Like people,
No,
like a lot of people are like,
uh-uh.
"Hey, cool doll collection," and it's like those are my those are my 14 different Mach 1 through 20 fucking.
But I also never had
Tony
a problem.
Stark armors.
I never had a problem. Even as a kid, I never had a problem with like gay people. Like my mom had a one of her best friends was a drag queen,
Mm-hmm.
and he won like 3 years in a row. He won drag queen of the year in Chile. Like,
Is that a big deal?
Yeah, it is a big deal.
Okay.
They
They don't got football, so they got to root for something.
His stage name
It's a long country.
stage name was Morgan, and he was a very good friend. Which is like, here's the other weird thing is the only time I felt that my mom was safe with another guy was with him.
Yeah.
None other,
Was he,
no
like,
other guy.
A big guy too.
No, but he was muscular. He worked out.
Nice.
But it had nothing to do with that. It's like I felt like that. Like I know this guy's not gonna.
Take advantage of her.
Yeah, you know, like he's her actual friend,
Right.
That's good. I'm
Gay
glad you
dudes
had
are-
that.
gay
I'm glad
dudes
she
are the
had
best,
that.
man.
Hell yeah.
and it's like you like when you grow up with a single mom, you start like distrusting guys.
Yeah.
a lot.
That makes sense.
When my mom was dating before she married my
Yeah,
stepdad,
and then you start seeing
I got
guys.
a little bit of that.
Yeah, and then you start seeing guys, and you're like, okay, like, you know, like, my mom dated this guy for years, and I feel really sad that she never like married him or anything else, because he was super nice to her.
It's his fault.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's his fault.
No, he was super nice to her.
I'm
But
pretty sure
she
the
did-
great lawgiver Beyonce
I
said,
think-
if you like it, you should put a ring on it.
I think my mom did so much shit that for her she was like, this guy's like such a simp.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
But like he was
Mom.
so nice, and he was super nice to me, and that happened. And he actually, here's the crazy thing. He went to jail. He was in jail for a little bit, and my family judged him for that. But it's because he was he got jumped by another guy, but he's a huge guy. So he got out of the fight, and killed the guy, but he got stabbed
Con
before he got the guy. He got actually stabbed,
Mhm.
but he went to jail because he killed a guy, and you just can't.
You can't defend yourself in Chile?
No, you can't. You can't kill a guy. You can defend yourself, but once you,
Even if he's trying to stab you?
yeah.
Have you not
Fuck
seen
that.
Have you not
Wait,
seen Con Air?
Whoa. So the guy jumps him, stabs him. He says, fuck you, kills him, and goes to jail
Dude,
for it?
It's a huge deal in Chile of people that have been had to defend themselves because they defended themselves.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck yeah. USA.
And
Somebody-
that happened.
It happens here
and,
too.
And
Yeah,
he,
in fucking stupid blue states.
yeah.
What the fuck?
He was a nice guy.
Somebody tries to jump me and stab me and I shoot him in the head here, they're going to say, good job. We'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
You
Like,
did a
Uh-huh.
great job.
what?
And even if they even if you have a gun in your house and they go into your house, you have to have a witness that heard 2 shots. The shot of warning and then the shot that you shot the person.
What if you shoot him and then shoot the ground second? That's what I'd do.
That's
I'd put one in
what
his head.
people were saying.
Yeah.
That's what most people say, yeah. But there's that thing.
So you have to fire a warning? That's so fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
you gotta
Warning
fire a warning. And
Warning
the-
shots are the dumbest fucking thing in the goddamn world.
I don't know.
Oh, I know you don't.
I don't know, dude. Like, listen, if I'm
Well,
starving,
you live in the country,
Listen.
so a warning. If someone is coming to your house in the country, they already have a gun.
let's say
Yeah.
food is scarce, right? And I've got a chance to fucking get some food, and I think this person that has this big ass house over here has gone for the night, so I'm gonna go get some of their food. All right, because I can't find mine. But then you want to shoot me?
Yep.
Or you want to give me a warning shot
Nope.
to let me get the fuck out?
Come in my house looking for something. If you ain't welcome in my house, if I didn't give you an invite and you show up here in the middle of the night, you're getting one in the head.
Also, one thing is
God.
saying hello and yelling from outside.
Yeah,
and trying
hey.
but another thing is just walking
Yeah,
into someone's
yeah,
house.
Okay. No, I'm talking about sneaking into your house.
Yeah, if somebody's sneaking into my house, you're up to no good.
But
I'm
if
killing
someone
you.
comes over and they're like, "Hey neighbor, hey," like
I mean, I agree with you. That if I
that's
didn't invite
different.
you in and you're sneaking the fuck in, I don't know.
I
What
got my
you're-
wife here. I got my
I don't
kid
know,
here.
like,
yeah,
that's
fuck
just
you.
That's how you in the country in Chile. You don't knock the door. You yell hello from outside.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll come out. You don't just go
The cops,
because they
the
no,
cops
well,
knock.
they might have dogs. That
Yeah.
happens a lot. So
Oh.
throw from the fence. You just yell hello because they
And then
usually
the
have
dogs come
they
out.
usually have dogs, and you do not want to get close to the dogs.
No, you
Dude,
Yeah.
my dogs would not let up on Lucas. They were so mad at him for being so big.
I pet your dogs.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
You got to Rico?
Your dogs didn't
Yeah.
bother me when I
They
was
were
there.
But
fine.
dude, Rico was like, I don't know what the fuck that guy is. That's several guys. And it was.
Is that a guy wearing a bigger guy?
I felt bad because Lucas was genuinely like, I'm sorry. He's like, I just want to pet your dog. I was like, dude, he's a very sweet dog. And Lucas has been there before.
Yeah.
And he's pet the dog, but this time, Rico
Ever
was
since I grew out my beard, when I meet dogs, like they're really wary of me and they'll growl and they'll show their teeth and they're like, and I've noticed like when I shave my beard, I don't get that reaction from dogs, but when I grow it out and it's something about the way I look with the beard, they're
Right.
like, fuck,
it's like your face is elongated.
Mhm.
They
can't separate
It's
the
it's the
skin.
caveman shit. They see the beard and like these are the guys that used to fucking hunt us.
And it's also the guys that we used to get scrap meat from.
Right.
Yeah. So they're like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like your head's coming out of the top of a triangle. It's like it could be like, imagine if there was no body beneath that. It could be interpreted as a squidbilly. It's just the beard.
What the hell did you just call me?
The beard coming out.
What the fuck's a squid billy?
As the tentacles. You see it?
Yeah,
The beard is just the tentacles, and then it's just your face right there.
What kind of what were the unusual pets you had as a kid?
Unusual pets.
That weren't a dog or a cat.
Had horses, cows, pigs, goats,
That's a farm bear.
chickens.
Those aren't pets.
I had an
That's
iguana.
livestock.
Okay, yeah, animals that you couldn't eat.
I could have eaten any of my animals.
Hey, Hey, listen, don't put that restriction on Bair.
Yeah. Because that's all the animals. I will eat any fucking thing.
So you had an iguana?
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, when I first started hunting by myself, I was like 10 years old. I'd go out in the field with my 20 gauge, and I'd just shoot songbirds. And I'd just be trying to shoot birds, and I'd bring them back and mess with the feathers and stuff. And my grandpa was like, hey, you can't just keep killing these birds. Like, from now on, if you kill it, you have to eat it. And I killed a blackbird one time and brought it home, and I thought he wasn't going to know, but he found it. He's like, you better fucking clean it.
Oh,
and he made me fucking cook and eat that goddamn blackbird. It's the worst fucking thing. I was like, I'm never shooting one of these fucking things
that
ever
explains
again.
the tapeworm that's been in your,
It's probably stiff.
your head for
I cooked it.
stiff and
I didn't eat it
bitter.
raw.
Oh,
What?
okay.
It's probably stiff and bitter.
Oh, it was definitely stiff and
What
bitter.
was it? A raven or a crow?
No.
Okay,
Crows don't taste that bad.
but dude, there's like big bad juju with eating a crow.
Dude, I know,
You know,
because
here-
I used to
you-
hunt crows, and they would, like, when they fly over, they get mad at me because they knew I shot their friend.
Dude,
The
they have the
worst-
intelligence of like
Yeah.
a 3-year-old human.
Yeah, that's why it's easy to shoot 'em.
You know, it's so sad because like there's a lot of crows, but there's not that many blackbirds.
No, there's a shitload of blackbirds in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes they fall from the sky. dude.
Yeah, they'll just die. They'll just fall out of
in
the
like
sky.
mass.
I think
amounts.
most of them are crows.
No,
No, they're-
like, there's like migratory blackbirds that'll come through here in flocks of thousands.
Yeah, and they
They'll like
predict
block
the
out
weather.
the sky. Yeah.
They're the original Doppler. That's
Speaking of
crazy.
Doppler, you'll think a storm's coming from the flocks of birds. Like, you can see them on the radar because there's so many of them.
right? It's absurd, and there's so many different species of them. And then like you'll wake up one day and your backyard is just filled with them, filled with them from the ground
And they're all
to the top
cackling
of the tree,
and cawing.
and they're screaming.
And that was my favorite because, like, I would see how many I could kill with one shot with my shotgun. I'd wait till they all got grouped up, and then I'd just be like, and you can't do it. It's illegal. And I learned my lesson. My grandpa taught me not to do this, so I don't do it anymore. But when I was a kid, I mean, in Durden, there ain't shit to do. So if I woke up and there's 100,000 birds in the field, I'd be like, all right, how many of these can I shoot with one shot? And the answer was about 9.
Dude, it's illegal to fuck with birds at all. Like if you pick up a robin's egg, you could get like if a bird is injured, you could get fined by trying to help it. Like you could
Well,
get,
you just don't put it on Facebook. Like, who's going
I
to tell
guess.
on you?
Well, I mean, the cop may drive by and be like, "Woo woo, what the fuck, bro? Put it down." And then they
Cops
shoot,
don't know. Cops don't know shit.
no, they'll
I'm on
shoot,
private property. There ain't no cop driving by.
they shoot the bird because it's black.
That's not why.
bird down.
That is not why I shot those birds.
Oh, okay. No, it's the cops.
Gotcha.
You did it because there's 90,000 of them in your backyard screaming.
That's so funny. It's like, hey, do not touch the birds. Don't mess with them. But also, we're gonna tear down 50 acres of their
of their home.
of their home
Build a
to
mall.
build our home.
Alexis, what's like the most surprising thing about just like the environment of Arkansas? Is there like what's similar? What's different? Like what's like
What's very different is the summer. The summer and like the climate is just different.
Yeah.
It's like comparing Arkansas with California or Seattle.
so?
It's very
so
different.
Chile is
So-
like moderate.
Where I'm from, we have cold and humid winter, and the summer is dry and not even that hot.
What's like the hottest it gets in the summer?
I don't know, like maybe 88, 90.
And it's dry.
And that's like the most. Like
That sounds
that,
cold.
that would be like two days in the year.
So it's
or a
way
week.
hotter here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then the more south you go, because where I'm from, it's considered the south, but it's this geographic center.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
It gets colder when you go south. 'cause
but
you're in
and
the
then it
lower
starts
hemisphere.
getting colder and colder and colder, and then you get to a point where it's just like there's the ice fields, and then farther down is just
Yeah, because y'all got glaciers and all kinds of
Yeah.
shit there in Chile.
all that shit. Yeah.
Chile.
But if you go up, it's like California, it's like going from Alaska down to California. That's like going from Chile, like going from the south to the north. So it's like the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, America has all those different climates you can explore. But
so it's
but Arkansas compared to Chile is just like, I knew it, dude. I knew we're in the fucking brown eye of Earth. It's so hot here. It's so hot. It gets so hot.
And humid.
I think it's like Arkansas is like the Amazonian American.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
I don't think the whole South is.
The Ozarks.
You go.
The Ozarks is,
Arkansas, Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, like in the summertime, it's unbearable.
I don't think it's always been like this. I think.
What are you talking? Yes, it has.
I think the Earth is shifting, dude, in like a way that it's making this area, the Midwest, into like a tropical fucking swamp, and it never has been. I don't think it's been like.
Yes,
it's always been a swamp, right?
Yeah, like the explorers that first got here, that's how they described it. That's how the natives described it.
Okay.
Like. I mean, it hasn't always, like when the dinosaurs were here, who fucking knows what it was. But like, I don't know about always, but for most recorded history, the South of the United States has been what it is.
I don't remember it being this hot when I was a little kid.
That's because of global warming, Seth.
Okay.
That's because the whole place is getting hotter.
The global war, you can't go back and forth on these issues. Like, I want gun rights, but also global warming's real.
That has nothing to do.
Yeah, you're a fucking teamster. That's your fucking bullshit. I can have an opinion on individual issues and not be a part of any fucking political party. But you're all, you got to be this team or else you're the enemy.
I don't know.
People were shooting guns before the Industrial Revolution.
That's true.
You're right. Okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
He just said that it's shooting guns and global warming.
Oh, okay.
It's just as related as
like you can shoot guns without heating up the planet.
Right. Yeah, no, it's just he actually made a connection on something that wasn't connected at all. Like you
when I shoot so many guns it heats up the planet a little bit.
Well, right now, like now they're polluting because they're like making so many so Israel can shoot poor people, but.
Hey, and Ukraine.
That's so crazy. Like the U.S. gave Ukraine
all the wars.
It's so crazy that the U.S. gave Ukraine drones, and then like 2 years later they were like, okay, now you can use it.
The long range missiles and stuff. Yeah.
Not only have we
now that
drones,
so many of your people are dying, and
we could use them, or they could use them, but they just couldn't send them into Russian targets. They couldn't send them deep in.
You know what's fucking crazy, dude? Is they are not only sending them drones, they're sending them 3D printers that
say that as Trump.
They print.
Say that as Trump.
They're not only sending just drones, they are sending 3D printers that print drones. It's an unlimited source of drones. Imagine if you had a machine that prints money. Money wouldn't mean anything. Almost like our government. We're just printing money. No, they are printing drones.
Are they really 3D printing drones?
They are 3D printing drones on the battlefield.
That's dope.
In their tents.
Hey, we need a drone. All right, wait 12 hours. Beep, 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 beep.
Is that true?
I wouldn't lie to you. Look at me.
I don't believe. Like I'm on the fence now.
No, I've seen. They are. Yeah, they're 3D printing drones, and they only take like 3 hours each.
I mean, when someone told me that planes can pump gas while flying, I was like,
that's dope.
They're like,
it is wild to think about.
Like,
have you seen them do it?
Like, God might exist.
To think that our military doesn't have just a tent of 1,600 3D printers. 1,600 3D printers. They are all printing at once. And in 3 hours, you've got a entire beautiful show.
A fleet of drones.
A fleet of drones that are going to make a really cool Beauty and the Beast show. They light up and they move around and dance. It's all for Disney. They do it at Disney Springs.
Disney Springs.
They showed the genie from Aladdin good guy. He grants several wishes. And he morphs into the hot chick from Frozen. I don't remember her name. I let it go.
Yeah, it's like it's taking over you, Trump. Now.
Oh, it's fucking scary, dude. It's really frightening.
Dude, I liked your set tonight. You had a really good set tonight. For those of you that weren't at the joint tonight, Seth went up as Trump for his whole set and just had the audience ask questions, and he just riffed as Trump with whatever question the audience asked, and it went great. It was really funny.
It was so funny, dude.
It's probably set of the night.
It's absurd. It's scary.
It's so funny, the guy that went after you. It's like,
That poor guy, dude. And it was like his second time doing stand-up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
No, that wasn't a second. He's been around. He just comes like once every 3 months, does a set, and then bounces.
Oh, okay. God
Yeah.
help that guy, dude.
It was Paris, wasn't it?
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sorry, dude. My bad. That was unfair.
So the roast show, that's Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you coming?
Or are you going to be napping?
You guys don't have the bracket yet.
Not yet. I'll get it to you tomorrow.
Okay. So what is the, like, what are the two groups? I don't understand that. There's like two groups of comics.
So the guys that are doing the preliminary rounds, they're only roasting the one person.
Okay.
And whoever wins their battle comes on the podcast and competes for the belt next month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It pretty much helps us get the guests for next month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
And
fun.
the other one is the actual.
The actual bracket, yeah. So we'll start the show with the preliminary rounds, the preliminary roasts, and then we'll all go up and do sets. Everybody competing for the belt will go up and do a set just so the crowd kind of gets to know us, and then we'll do the main roast at the end. So it's like a roast sandwich.
Right.
All right.
And we did this before, and we just started with stand up, and I feel like the whole time we were doing stand up, people were like, where the roasts?
Yeah.
Like, where are they? And so it's so important to do this preliminary round so people know this is a roast battle. This is what they're getting into. Here's a taste of it, and then here's who you're going to see roast next. And then after they've fallen in love with you doing stand-up, then they get to see you roast. And so, like, it does play a part. It plays a part because after everyone watched Ben, when I went up and was mean to him, it was kind of close. It was pretty fucking close between Ben and I. Like, after the
Yeah,
jokes.
because they were mad that you were being mean to them.
I was being so mean to him, but man, after his first, you saw the video. After his first joke, he's like, "What? I guess that's all I got." It's like, no, I was like, no, what? He's like, yeah, that's all I got. And then he kind of just started riffing, I think. And so it's like, but I was just like, I guess I was too mean, so it was kind of close, man. They were like,
it wasn't close at all. You blew Ben out of the water. He just had buddies and friends there that didn't want to, wanted to vote really loud for him,
right?
And were like, "Fuck you, because you're mean to my friend."
So
but it's a roast battle.
I think that's
better get used to it.
I think if you're not being mean, then it's not that funny.
Yeah,
there's a balance. You got to be as funny as you are mean. You can't be meaner than you are funny.
That's yes. Okay.
And
that's
if you're really funny but not that mean, what's the point? There's a balance.
I don't know. I think I would if you can find a way to be really, really funny and not that mean. Okay, because at the end of the day, I'm looking for funny. Because if you're really funny, then you made me laugh.
Yeah, I'm talking about for a crowd voting for a roast battle because the roast, you want them to get them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as a comic, if you're funny, I don't give a fuck.
To me, it's like make it mean. I mean, it has to be funny, but make it mean.
Yeah.
Like if it's just funny, but you're like it's just a nice thing. It's like okay, I'll vote for the mean thing that is funny instead of the nice thing that is funny.
You want something that is as funny as it is mean, but the meaner and funnier, the better.
Yeah, that's a good point, though.
But
if you're funny but not mean,
it has to be true. It has to be, I would say, as funny as it is true.
Would you rather hear funny but not mean, or mean but not funny?
I've written
funny but not mean.
Okay.
I've written more stuff for Dre.
Mean but not funny is like. Yeah.
I've written more for Dre
mean.
than I've written for anybody else for this show. Yeah.
Let it flow through you. Do it.
I think me and you are going to go against each other first, Alexi.
Yeah.
In the first round.
Oh fuck. Well, I might not make it to Dre. And
thanks, buddy. That's a nice vote of confidence.
We shall see, won't we?
I'm gonna dedicate, use these 4 days, 5 days left before the roast, whatever.
6 days.
Yeah, on you.
Okay.
Probably. Uh-huh.
I'm going to spend like 20 minutes on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you like 20 minutes.
It's my second language, so
Yeah, fair enough.
all right,
I gotta review and use the right verbs and shit.
Yeah. Well, now I feel like an ass.
Is that a small, tiny, those chickens?
A rubber chicken?
It's
Yeah, it's
so
a
funny.
tiny rubber chicken. This whole show, Alexis just pointing out shit off camera.
Yeah.
In the room.
There's a lot going on, though.
Yeah, there is a lot. There's like an old lady over there. I don't know who that is.
Who's that old lady?
That is Katie's grandma.
Ah.
But she's like younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and hot. Yeah.
I mean, it's a picture of her from when she was younger, but that picture is very old.
I know, but like at that time, yeah.
What a great podcast we've had tonight.
This one,
Alexi, thanks for doing it, dude.
off the fucking rails.
We love you so much. We're glad you decided to come to the show.
We were supposed to do this afternoon at like 5 in the afternoon, but Alexi was asleep, and so we were just here waiting on him.
I respect him, dude. That's his people, man. They take siestas, and who the fuck are we to?
Yeah, I
don't respect him. He doesn't respect us or our time.
It's our fault.
What happened is I was sleepy because last night it was 1 a.m. and my girlfriend went to sleep and she woke me up just to tell me good night. And then she turned her and then she went to sleep, fell asleep in 5 minutes, and then I was wide awake for an hour and a half minutes. I was like, like that's sweet, but fuck me,
Oh my god! I think
that's relatable. That's funny.
You got a case, dude.
It's like yours. Like it's so cute and sweet, but I
you.
need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
What?
No, we better if you're waking me up. Are we doing it? Why else would you wake me up right now? Unless you were like, let's.
Yeah. Did you try to put it in her?
Or did you forget to brush your teeth? Maybe that's what it was.
I did try it,
Oh, she woke you up,
but but then I went up and she no, she didn't. Nothing.
No.
And the dog was there with us. So
oh, she won't do it with the dog there.
no,
Dude,
I won't do it unless the cat's there.
put the dog down.
unless the cat's
Yeah.
there,
That's what I clean up with. I just use the cat as a cum rag.
That explains a lot.
and then he just cleans himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking dog with the dog there? Get the dog out. Do you just scare the dog out?
Also, why would you not fuck with the dog? What's the dog gonna
what's the
tell
dog gonna
somebody?
do?
Yeah.
I mean, she was just asleep. She was just like,
No, the dog's here. Rupert's watching.
I don't want him to see me like that.
What's the dog's name?
Poco.
Poco?
Like Pocahontas?
No, like Poco.
Poco.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I know.
Alexi.
It means a little bit in Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, get a little bit the fuck
Like
out of
when
Oh,
you
that's
say
cool
like,
because I've had a lot of dogs named Little Bit.
like
Yeah,
or be like
that is cool.
like
Yeah.
when you say un poquito,
Mm-hmm.
like we call like that's like a bit.
It's like a
bit,
little bit.
a bit is poco. A little bit is poquito.
Right.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no. When someone asks if I speak Spanish, I always say a
Poquito,
poquito.
yeah.
Like it's a little bit, a very.
I know.
small amount.
Poquito.
Right.
I know. Gracias.
Yeah, you can also say poco. That means just a bit.
I'll remember that because of your fucking dog that can't.
But
Watch you
like
fuck.
ito means like it works with a lot of stuff. Like you can say if you want tea, you can say quiero té. But people in Chile say
want tea.
quiero un tecito. Like I just want a little cup of tea.
A tecito
Un tecito.
is a little cup of tea.
Or like instead of un café.
That's adorable.
Instead of un café, like a coffee, it's like un cafecito. Un cafecito.
Un cafecito.
It's like,
Fuck
no,
yeah.
just a little.
Cafecito.
Just a little like despacito. Yeah, that's another.
What
Yeah.
is despacito? A little bit of desperation.
Yeah, because the regular one is despacio.
That's a
Despacio is like slow, so despacito is like slowly.
No, gazpacho. That's a cold soup.
That's a different word there.
Oh, okay. Despato, and then despacito.
No, despacio.
Despacio. And but what does that mean?
Despacio is like slow.
Can you just come on here every week and teach us Spanish? That'd be fun.
I necesito.
That's just
escuelar. To learn, I need to learn. Necesito escuelar,
necesito
or is that to
to learn is entender
That's too
o aprender. Aprender.
Aprender. That's too hard to say and remember.
Aprender. Ain't that hard to say.
I mean, I grew up with it, so
It's very. I said this to you while we were traveling. Like,
But
the fact
I,
that
like,
you know multiple languages, man. That's
after you
blows my
spend
mind.
like imagine yourself spending a week saying the same word 10 times a day. Like you'll learn it by the end of the week. You'll really remember that word.
So you just immerse yourself in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Costa Rica for a week, and I learned more Spanish there than I ever did in Spanish class.
Right.
Just because you have,
because it's necessary.
Yeah,
It's
have to
like
speak Spanish or you ain't getting communicated with.
Or you can't take a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No comunicado.
Yeah.
Es muy importante.
I wish you could do like Trump Spanish.
Es muy importante. El supermercado.
You did. That was so good.
Oh, we should go to Chile and you do an entire set as Trump in Spanish.
¿Dónde es la biblioteca? It's so stupid. I hate it. I'm starting to hate it. I gotta stop it.
Well, you're gonna be doing it for
At
at
the
least the
roast,
next 2
yeah.
months.
I don't know. I think I'm wearing like
you gotta do it at the
no,
roast.
dude. There's like something I'm wearing or like something I carry around in my car that is a curse. And as soon as I pass it on to someone else, they're gonna have to do it. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
should write a roast for every single person that's competing at the roast.
as Trump.
As
Trump.
Trump. That would be so
Oh,
funny.
that would be really funny. Yeah, that would be really
Oh
good.
my God.
You got to do that now.
Like
All
at some
right.
point in the show, we all go on stage and you just start like, that'd be so funny.
Or do
something.
it after everybody's gone up and done their regular set. Just come up as Trump,
Yeah.
roasting them, and that's the intro for the roast battle.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that'd be
That would be really
That'd
good,
be
man.
so
I'm
good.
down, dude. I'll do it.
And it's like this next guy that's gonna come up. Let me tell you about
He's a
him.
little gay, but we love him.
He's a little gay, but he hasn't said it yet. But we all know it.
I'm actually the most gay. If I'm going gay, I'm gonna be the best. I'm losing it. I'm losing it tonight for sure. I need to go like drink honey for my throat. It's like it will destroy you.
Talking like Trump.
Yeah, but also I've been.
Does it hurt your throat?
No, actually, I think I've been doing voices so long that
It feels like
it's
it
fucking
could be
dumb,
like
dude. Like,
a smoother way to talk. Like it's
you
very,
just have to do it all the time, and your body morphs into it. I'm not supposed to be this fat. It's like
the voice made you fat.
It's like the Santa Claus
so much
with
like
Tim
him,
Allen.
though.
It's just like that movie with Tim Allen. Very good guy. He was so. You know what? He helped improve so many homes.
He was the last man standing.
The last man standing. He went jungle to jungle to spread the good news. Tim Allen. That's what's happened to me. As soon as I learned to do this, my tits came in like an Amazon drone package.
Well, I don't think we got any material for Alexi as far as for the roads.
Ask me like 2 questions or something.
Well, I think that's just kind of part of it, man. Like after the second time, it's like we're just hanging out. We're going wild now. Alexi did give us some shit. He did. He talked about his childhood in Chile. He couldn't have a haircut that was longer than his ears. Mm-hmm. There's some stuff
I think
in here.
that's the reason, or I think that's the reason why I wear like a black T-shirt and jeans all the time, because I wore a uniform as a kid every day. So I don't really like thinking about how I'm gonna look.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that
you just
way.
Want your clothes.
And I was always comfortable with the uniform in school. It was just like, your shirt and your tie, and then like a sweater. And just gray
little mini skirt, high socks.
Yeah, great
heels, pigtails. Sorry, I interrupted.
We shut him down. We shut your machine down.
I was thinking of the uniform for girls, but they don't wear a skirt. It's like one piece. It's
so
weird.
It's a dress.
Yeah, we all look like penguins. It's super funny. But yeah, trousers, and I had to
buff your shoes.
Yeah, I had
shine
to
'em.
wax. Yeah, shine and wax my shoes, like the day before, and shine them and everything.
Do you still do that to this day?
With my shoes, my boots. Yeah, I do that.
Nice.
Because it's like, it takes like 3 minutes.
It takes no time to clean your shoes.
Yeah. And like, especially when it's raining, so it kind of...
Yeah.
But I like that, I don't know, just wearing the same thing all the time. So I don't have to think about it.
Gotcha. Well, guys, thank you for listening. This was definitely a silly one. We're going to be at the Looney Bin September 30th. That's this Monday at 8 p.m. Get your tickets now. We're going to be fun.
Trump will be there.
Trump is going to be there.
God damn it.
Trump Dees.
Will he? Will you?
Well, let's just hope that Kamala shows up to
Now, if you could also do a Kamala
to balance it out.
That would be really funny.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been working on it, and that would be it's kind of creepy, but
Can we get a sample?
no, absolutely, it's not even close, dude.
Okay.
It's there though. I can see it. I can see where it's coming.
You want to try it on black people first, or Indian people?
I don't want any black person. I don't want any black person to hear it until it's very good.
Until it's very good.
And so again, that means they may never hear it. They may never hear it because it may never be good. But yeah, man, come to the Looney Bin this Monday, September 30th. Alexi's going to, he's going to go for it. He's going for it, man.
Alexi, you're going to be the one to dethrone Dre. I can feel it.
I hope so.
Fuck yeah.
All right, thanks for coming out, y'all.
I feel like he's one of the only ones I'm thinking about, and then I'm gonna get eliminated in the first round. I was like, oh shit.
I should have written for everyone else.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna work on every I'm gonna see the bracket first, and then figure it out.
Gotcha. All right, well, thank you, boys.
Yeah, love you guys.
Love you. Peace.
Take it easy.